Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Pashvika, the channel where we talk a lot about eco-friendly, nature lover, animal lover and everything. In today's video, I'm gonna be sharing my recent experience with the stray animals. Now, this was one of the closest experience that I ever had. So I'm gonna be sharing the real experience with these stray animals and how did it felt and what I'm thinking about for doing for them in future. So let's get straight with that. Before we go past, consider clicking the like button, guys. I do appreciate that. If you want more such video, consider subscribing, hit the bell icon. Whenever I'm gonna upload new videos, you're gonna get notified about it. And also, guys, I want to tell you this channel is not just about eco-friendly sustainability hacks or zero waste or something like that. It's also focusing on the animals, like the animal lover. So it's a nature and animal lover combined together both. One of the stray cat gave birth to 4 kittens, and I used to see this stray cat coming in our home and we feed them, and yeah, it was just a normal stuff. But this was one of the experience that I had, was very close with the cat and her 4 kittens. So she gave birth to 4 kittens, and the day she gave birth, she was in some other else home. Then she migrated to our home and come in our balcony, and we didn't invited her, but she came here with her 4 kittens. I mean, I never felt such close with these animals before. Like, I love animals and I care about them and I want to do something about them. That's true, but I never had such a deep feeling or such a deep connection with an animal before. It may sound weird or strange, but I think that whether it's a human or whether it's an animal or plants, everyone has a living substance inside of them, which we call it as a universe, or you can call it as a pupa, or whatever you can name it. Okay, the name doesn't really matter. The point is that every living being has that one stuff inside of there which makes them living, whether it's in the animal body, it's in tree body, or it's in human body, it doesn't really matter. So everyone has a heart inside of them, and they feel and they stuff and all that. Of course, the feelings that we feel more deeply may not be there in some other animals, but I think that they do feel about something or the other, which I'm not 100% sure because I'm not a vet or I'm not an expert in the animal area. But I think that in the past, when I was a kid, I used to rescue the small baby birds, like in the nest, the babies were there, and somehow the mother lost the touch with their babies. So the babies need to be fed. So I used to feed them, I used to rescue them, I used to feed the other animals as well, but I never had such a deeper connection. So that cat and 4 kittens was there in our balcony. Every time they come, I feed them. I also bought the special cat food for them, and I gave them the water. I was trying to take care of them. Now, I don't have any experience of how to pet the animals. I never did it before. I don't have any pets at my home, so I had no experience how to do that. I never ever was in a thing like how to be with the animals and how to respect them and how to treat them. I never had an experience with that. Okay, everything that I learned from the Google, I just Google the stuffs, what to eat, when to give her the food, her kitten's food, and the kitten's age. And I was like, kind of like, everything was Googling and finding out what exactly it is, and when did she give birth to these kittens, I mean, what's their age, whether they are 1 week old or more than that. So I was just doing all of the research. In that moment, I realized that I was having and building a connection with the cat and her 4 kittens. Like, they came to me moment they were hungry, or they just want to say hi to me, or they just want to sleep in my balcony. So the cat comes, or had some water, or had some cat food, like whatever it is, and then she used to sleep in the balcony, and then she wake up and say meow and say hi and went away. So that was the 4 kittens. They used to come on. It felt to me like a human child, like I'm kind of like raising a human child. It felt to me like that. It may sound weird, but if you love the animals, you can very well relate to what I am exactly saying. I felt like I'm raising a child. I felt like I'm raising a human child. I felt that deep connection with them. They used to talk with me, even though I don't understand their meow, because I had no experience what different kinds of the meows and the purr sounds and the cat sounds were, whether they need food or whether they just want to say hi, or whether they just come to see, look around what the hell I'm doing, or just want to be with me. They just came and say meow, and based on that, I imagine that whether they need a food or they were there for almost 10 or 15 days, 20 days, and then after they went away to some other home. I don't know why they went away, maybe because of the changing season over here, because earlier it was kind of like a rainy season and the sunny season, so it was not that hot. but then it started to begin hot, and now it's kind of like a rainy season, so they moved from one place to other. I think that few days back only I was doing my meditation in the terrace. Like, I love being in the nature, and I used to do that stuff morning. I kind of like build a morning routine. Now of course I don't have that stable morning routine, but I try to do that. Okay, and I was doing that, and the cat came and she was at my back and she said meow, and I was like, where is she? Like, it's coming nearby to me. And then just I turned around and I found her, and she was like saying me meow meow, and then she went away. It felt so amazing. I never felt such deeply connected with the animals before. It felt like I'm raising my own child. It felt like they are my own child. I used to take care of them as much as I can. I used to take care of their needs, what they need, what they don't, and all that stuff. Now you would be thinking, why didn't I actually adopt them? The problem is that currently I'm living with my parents, and my parents, they like animals, they want to feed them, but they don't want the animals at the home. I don't know why is that so. Maybe they are having some kind of like animal for allergy or something like that, or they don't know how to raise the pets, or maybe anything other than that. So they don't want me to bring them at the home, so I wasn't able to bring them at the home, but I was having them in my balcony and in nearby surrounding my door, so I can feed them, I can take care of them and doing all that stuff. But after a few days they went away and they are in some other neighborhood. But the cat do still comes and say meows to me once in a while, and she does come and say meow to me. So I feel like, wow, this is an amazing thing I ever felt. I felt so deeply connected to something which I never felt it before. I find it my purpose in these stray animals. Now I do have this channel where I talk a lot about eco-friendly hacks and nature lover and all that. I think that along with a nature lover, I should be an animal lover as well, because I love the animals, yes. Even though I don't have any experience on how to pet them or how to give them food and how to know their needs, but still I feel connected with them. I feel like the moment they say meow, I reach to them and they tell me, it's kind of like a mother and a child relationship. Like, they come to me as a child and say, Mom, I need this, and I give them, and they feel happy and they smile and they just laugh and they like jump in front of me and doing all this. Like, baby kittens were very naughty, but they used to jump a lot. They used to jump on the balcony, then jump down and look at me and smile at me and then paw at me and just be very curious to look at me at a very deep night. And I felt like, wow, this is amazing experience. That there are so many stray animals out there, not just the place where I live in. I think it's almost there in every other country. Some countries has more, some countries has less. But I think that we human has some duty towards these animals. Like, we need to treat them with respect. Even though you don't want to pet them, you don't want to bring them at the home, that's okay. Because every human is different. Maybe you're having some allergy, or you can't afford it, or you don't have your own place, or whatever the XYZ reason is. But I think that these animals deserve a separate space. Like, they deserve a space of their own where they are treated so well. They are given all the respect. They are given the food. They are given the shelter. Whatever they need, they are given at everything to them. And I think they do deserve that. Whether it's a stray cat, stray dog, whatever the animal, it doesn't really matter. How big or small the size is, doesn't really matter. Especially when I'm talking about the babies of these animals, like a baby kitten or a puppy, or small babies of maybe a rabbit or a mouse or something like that. It doesn't really matter. They do have the babies, and the babies need special care. So if a mom is going out for bringing the food for the babies need to be taken care and given them the proper shelter. Now of course their mother give them the proper shelter and give them food as much as they can, but I think that as a human we can do something more about it. So that's what I'm thinking after having such a great experience with that particular cat and the kittens. And that cat comes every once in a while saying meow to me and saying hi to me and just smiling at me and laughing at me and giving that so amazing gesture. I love that. But I feel like I want to do something about that. After having such a great and deep and real meaningful experience with that cat, so that was created a great impact on me to actually move me and tell me to do something about them, because they need that. They deserve that, and we humans have a responsibility. As we are a higher animals, we have the responsibility to take care of them, to respect them and give them their own space, rather than actually abusing them and using them for our selfish needs. So I think that this thing really needs some attention over here. So that's why I'm planning some amazing thing for these animals, especially the stray animals, the animals in need, not just the stray animals, any animal in need, who doesn't have any owner, who doesn't have someone to help, who doesn't have someone to take care of them, whether it's small babies or a big animal, whatever, it doesn't really matter as long as I can do that. So I'm thinking of doing something about it. I am doing the stuff, so I'm writing the planned steps on how to proceed with that, because I'm completely new to the stuff and I haven't trained. I don't know how to pet the animals. I am completely a newbie, so I need to learn myself first how to do that, and then I can start with something for them, because I need to know what they want and how to give them what they really want. So that's really important, to know the language of the animals, so that we can properly take care of them. Because if we don't know what they want, then how are we going to take care of them? So I need to learn more about it, and I need to go about the legal stuff to do the things which I really want to do. I'm gonna be letting you know once I start with that. I know it will going to take couple of months to get started with that. Probably I'm gonna start with that soon, so I will let you know what is that and how it actually look like in the future. But that was a really an amazing experience. Let me know in the comment section below if you have any deep meaningful experience with your cat, with your pet, or with any other animal out there. I would really love to hear from you your own animal experience, because it really help other people to inspire, to feel more connected with the animals and to take care of them, because they do need that. So let me know any kind of experience if you have. Thank you so much for tuning in today's video. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye guys.